No press release. No dramatic announcement. Just one quiet sentence inside a hospital canteen, and suddenly everything changed. When Prince William arrived at Charing Cross Hospital, staff expected a routine royal visit. A solo appearance. Handshakes, thank yous, photos, and done. But then something unexpected happened. Kate Middleton walked in beside him, and the room froze. This wasn't on the schedule. Volunteers stared. Some gasped. Others whispered in disbelief. What was meant to be a simple visit instantly became something far more emotional. Because Kate wasn't just back at work. She was back here, inside a hospital. And the timing made it impossible to ignore. The visit came as the NHS continues to battle intense winter pressures. Long hours. Overflowing wards. Exhausted staff. It also came just one day before Kate's 44th birthday. And for royal watchers, that detail mattered. This wasn't random. It felt deliberate, personal, almost symbolic. Kate, dressed in a deep burgundy suit, moved calmly through the space, smiling, listening, thanking volunteers who've spent months under relentless strain. But it was one encounter that shifted the entire mood of the visit. Inside the canteen, Kate met Maureen Gilmore, an 86-year-old volunteer who spent 3 years working on the chemotherapy unit. As Maureen spoke about patients waiting for hours during treatment, she said something simple. Something ordinary. People sit there for hours. Kate paused. She gently touched William's arm, and then she replied quietly, "I know. We know." That was it. No explanation. No follow-up. But everyone understood. For the first time since reports confirmed her chemotherapy treatment, Kate acknowledged it, not as a headline, but as shared understanding. In that moment, she wasn't a princess. She was someone who had sat in those same spaces, waited through those same hours, felt that same uncertainty, and that was only the beginning. As conversations continued, Kate began speaking more openly about the emotional weight of hospital treatment. She described it as quite a daunting experience, stressing how vital support systems are for patients. Not just medical care, but the human side of healing. From a patient's perspective, she explained, it's often the things not listed in any job description that matter most. Kindness, compassion, a familiar face, a few gentle words on a hard day. For many watching, this felt like Kate breaking her silence without ever saying the word chemotherapy. She didn't need to. Her meaning was clear. The tour continued through areas funded by NHS charities, neuro-rehabilitation spaces, a therapy gym, an arts room. Soft music filled the air as a harpist played nearby. And it was here that Kate shared something deeply personal. She spoke about recovery, about time, about healing beyond medicine. Creativity and nature played such a huge part in my recovery journey, she said. That single sentence sent shockwaves online. Fans immediately picked up on it. Reports claim many saw it as her most revealing comment yet, an insight into how she coped during treatment, away from cameras and crowds. Rumors suggest this wasn't just reflection, but intention. A signal of what matters to her now. Because this version of Kate feels different. Still poised. Still royal. But grounded in lived experience. Less about tradition, more about connection. Less performance, more presence. Later, William and Kate met with NHS charity leaders and health executives, discussing how philanthropy continues to shape patient care. But by then, the message had already landed. Kate Middleton didn't return by pretending nothing happened. She returned by acknowledging everything, quietly, honestly, and on her own terms. And maybe that's what made this moment so powerful. No grand comeback. No dramatic reveal. Just a woman standing in a hospital, saying, "I know." So now the question is, what comes next? Will this shape the causes she champions? Will her experience redefine her role within the royal family? One thing is certain. Kate didn't just step back into public life. She changed how we see her forever.